Malware. Malware is abbreviated from the term malicious software. The term malware is an umbrella term that defines a wide variety of potentially harmful software. This malicious software is specially designed for gaining access to target machines, stealing information, and harm the target system. Malware can be classified into various types including viruses, worms, keyloggers, spywares, trojans, ransomware, and other malicious software. Malware propagation ways. There are different ways that malware can get into a system. Users should be careful while interacting with these methods. Some of these methods that are popularly used for the propagation of malware are free software. When software is available on the internet for free, it mostly contains additional software and applications which may belong to the offering organization bundled later by any third party to propagate this malicious software. Most common example of free software is like downloading crack. Files usually contains additional malicious software, or sometimes it only contains a malware. File sharing services. File sharing services such as torrent and peer-to-peer file sharing services transfer the file from multiple computers. During the transfer, the file can be infected, or any infected file may additionally transfer with the transfer because there may be a computer having low or no security policy. Removable media. Malware can also propagate through removable media such as USB. Various advanced removable media malware is introduced which can propagate through storage area of USB as well as through firmware embedded in the hardware. Apart from USB, external hard disk, CD, DVD can also bring malware along with them. Email communication. In an organization, email communication is the most popularly used way of communication. Malicious software can be sent through email attachment, email containing malicious URL. Not using firewall and antivirus. Disabling security firewalls and antivirus programs or not using internet security software can also allow the malicious software to be downloaded on a system. Antivirus and internet security firewalls can block malicious software from downloading automatically and alert upon detection. Malware reverse engineering. Sheep dipping. Sheep dipping is the analysis of suspected file and packets against viruses and malware before allowing them to be available for users in an isolated environment. This analysis is performing on a dedicated computer. This is initial line of defense running with highly secured computing along with port monitoring, file monitoring, antivirus, and other security programs. Malware analysis. Malware analysis is the process of identification of a malware till its verification that malware is completely removed, including observing the behavior of malware, scoping the potential threat to a system, and finding other measures. Before explaining the malware analysis, the need for malware analysis and goal to be achieved by these analytics must be defined. Security analyst and security professional at some point in their career have performed malware analysis. The major goal of malware analysis is to gain detailed information and observe the behavior of malware, to maintain incident response and defense action to secure the organization. Malware analysis process start with preparing the test bed for analysis. Security professional get ready a virtual machine as a host operating system where dynamic malware analysis will be performed by executing the malware over the guest operating system. This host operating system is isolated from another network to observe the behavior of malware by quarantine the malware from the network. After executing a malware in a test bed, static and dynamic malware analysis are performed. Network connection is also set up later to observe the behavior using process monitoring tools and packet monitoring tools and debugging tools like OllyDbg and ProcDump. Goals of malware analysis. Malware analysis goals are defined below. Diagnostics of threat severity or level of attack. Diagnostics of the type of malware. Scope the attack. Build defense to secure organizations' network and systems. Finding a root cause. Built incident response actions. Develop anti-malware to eliminate. Types of malware analysis. Malware analysis is classified into two basic types. Static analysis. Static analysis or code analysis is performed by fragmenting the resources of the binary file without executing it and study each component. Disassembler such as IDER is used to disassemble the binary file. Dynamic analysis. Dynamic analysis or behavioral analysis is performed by executing the malware on a host and observing the behavior of the malware. These behavioral analyses are performed in a sandbox environment. Sandboxing technology helps in detection of threat in a dedicated manner in a sophisticated environment. During sandboxing of a malware, it is searched in the intelligence database for the analysis report. It might be possible that diagnostics details are available if the threat is detected previously. When a threat is diagnosed before, its analytics are recorded for future use. It helps to diagnose now. If a match found is in the database, it helps in responding quickly.